all down. So, today turned out to be a wonderful day, but I am still waiting and preparing for the winter time. I'm still looking forward to that. I am. I am. Yes, I am. Still looking forward to it. Yep, I am. So, like I said, I like to do, I like to live in the modern world and I like to live off grid living world too. I like to live both worlds. Even though sometimes, it's hard for us to live in the modern day world, because, as I've heard people say, the prices are going up, 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 up. And also, when you go in the store, you can just see people just staring there, just looking. They're not buying anything, they're just looking. They're not looking mad or anything, they're just looking, standing there. But they're looking at the sugar, the can of beans, the can of corn, the meat, they're just standing there, they're just looking. I mean, it's no need in looking, you know. I mean, you can look, you're either gonna get the meat or you're not gonna get the meat, or you're either gonna get whatever it is that you're looking at, the cake, or not get the cake, or vice versa, whatever. But I love off-grid stuff. I love my different cups that y'all see me have. I love the plain ones. I love the ones that are decorated. I love all my little gadgets. Also, this is a good water here, and this is at the Dollar Tree, and you may can find it somewhere else. It's a good quality of water, and we have to have that good source of water because, you know, um, they say different places, that the water is becoming contaminated, and they say that sometimes they say different states they telling them that there's a boil the water. So, if you have to boil water, anytime they say that, that's a wake up call for you to prepare yourself, but you should have been preparing yourself the whole time, anyways. So, I said yesterday on my live that if I was without, let's just say if something happened, a storm came, and I didn't have any way to cook, um, I saw someone while I was watching Prison show. I forgot what. I'm stretching my head because I'm really trying to think what the show was. We was watching that show, and the power went out. He was in prison, and he didn't have any way to eat his ramen noodles, and he was eating the ramen noodles. Just take them out the pack and just eating them. And then he had one more ramen noodle, and he was trying to make that stretch. So if I didn't have a way to cook, and I told y'all on my live yesterday that I was gonna do it on the live today, that I would be cooking on this. Hold on one second. This is what I would be boiling my water on. This is what I would be cooking on. This is what I would be doing everything. Heating up. I mean, I will be doing everything. Is my Coleman stove. And this runs off propane. I would be investing in this. And a relative told me about it. She had one. And I have one. And guess what? It runs out propane, and I have my little propane cans too. I don't have the medium ones yet, like the Brew Rhino. I want those, and those like the exchange is like I think about 25, and if you're buying like the full tank of it, it's like 65, I think. But I was telling my husband I'm gonna have to invest in that because I'm looking at long term stuff. And I know people have those pot-belly stoves, but see where we live at, you put a pot-belly stove in here, and this is an apartment. We're not buying this pot-belly stove. You and your pot-belly stove, yep, gonna be out the door. You and your pot-belly stove. So it's not mine, and I'm not finna tell pot-belly stove. You have to put it through the ceiling of the pipe. I'm not finna tell nobody stuff so they can come here to my some. You owe this, you owe this. I'm not finna do that. So this is convenient for me, and I even have the little the little thingy that you have to even tell if the air is good or not. I have that too. You're supposed to have that go right along with that. I never used it. I bought it. It had the battery that came with it, and I never used carbon dioxide. And it actually talks. It'll tell me carbon dioxide. I don't have to wait for it to beep. It actually talks and let me know right away. So I don't have to think or wonder what's going on. So, and I have not used that yet, and I'm not gonna use. And guess what? I can cook on it. I can boil my water on it. Push come to shove, I can even say wrong with that son of a gun. If I push come to shove, I ain't fit. Look, y'all could be sitting here with something to cook on and talking about what y'all gonna heat up with and trying to plug in stuff and stuff. You trying to plug in stuff with a plug, and the socket is not gonna be working. So look, I'm gonna be cooking on that thing. I'm gonna be boiling water on that thing. I'm gonna be warm with that thing. With my Coleman, yeah, I sure am. And somebody was just telling me that's off grid living. You doggone right it is. You correct. And also with this, I bought this from Public a few months ago. You went to high school with me? Huh. I don't know. I have to enlarge on your... What high school you went to? I don't think you went to high school with me. I was trying to enlarge your picture, but don't look like I can do that. I don't think I know. But back to this. I had bought this right here from Public. Oh my God, maybe 3-4 months ago, and I never used it. But I'm looking at how society is. A mason. I still had the instructions in here. A starter kit. I'm thinking highly. Look, it's a starter kit. I'm gonna teach myself, and then I'll be able to do it myself. I'm thinking highly. Not everything, but just a few things to do. Like I love my fruit and my vegetables, you know, and my protein. And the other people here who I live with, they love bread, you know, bread and they meats. So those would probably be the things that I would be, you know. And so y'all sit here now. Y'all look about 6-7 months down the line from y'all, from now, y'all gonna think about what I said. Y'all gonna say, "Ooh, now that lady told me the food done went sky high and we can't afford the food, and that lady told me about this." I'm serious. I don't know how to use a mason jar, but look here, I'm gonna learn how to use this mason jar, and I'm gonna start off with my fruit, what I love, and with my vegetables. That's what I love. And everyone else in the home is like a meat and a bread person or whatever. Yeah. So these are just some things that I just thought that y'all should know. You have that Coleman stove. Yeah, you can cook on there. It's not just for cooking. What you see the little pictures say how they cook it. They got their little coffee on there. You can use that for warming up stuff. You can use that for boiling water. You know. You can use it for staying warm. Because, you know, just like in Texas, how a few years ago, Texas never snowed out before. And a few years ago, Texas just snowed out. Those people, they could not leave their houses. The snow was piled up above the house. Now, you imagine being snowed in. You're not used to it. So, y'all know those people was not prepared. They was not prepared. Whatever was in their homes, it was in their homes. So, I'm telling y'all, look. I'm laughing. Y'all sit here, y'all be running. Y'all better go get y'all this, get y'all some propane, and get y'all the little, it's like a fire alarm. You know, where y'all can tell it's carbon dioxide, if it's releasing carbon dioxide into the air or not, to keep yourself safe. That's all. I have me an outfit, and I've had that, Oh my God, I forgot when I bought it, but I haven't used it because it's not for now. We still have gas and electricity and all of that, water running, so I don't need it right now. But baby, if a storm came through or just anything happened, it just knocked the power out. And I can't cook, my gas is gone. You think I ain't gonna use that? Hi, I'm for Cuba. My name is the Fatima. I have no electricity in Cuba. Oh, so you know what I'm talking about. So y'all have like probably okay. So in the daytime, do you like do a lot of your activities during the daytime, and at night you kind of like go to sleep, or do you have like lights at nighttime? Like little gadgets that they have. See, I have all that stuff too. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about. People in America, they just looking at, I can hit a split, switch, and everything is good. I have lights too. I mean, I have portable lights. Yes. Mm-hmm. See, I have portable lights too, and I need to invest in some more. I do. I have like 3 or 4, but it's to the point to where I have all my lights in one spot. That way, if I wake up one day and the lights, if we waking up, cutting the light switch on, it's not because we didn't pay the bills. It's because, you know, something happened. Let's not go into what. And I can go right over there to my little certain spot, and I can get to my, all my little light gadgets. Because, oh, it's coming. You can see that every time you look at any type of news. I mean, you can see. But I'm glad somebody on here know what I'm talking about. You want to come to the United States? If you're going to come to the United States, boy, you got to have your stuff up in order, your paperwork. And I'm not saying it to be mean, because if you look at the news, they have ISIS when they don't have their paperwork correct, picking them up. Yeah. So if you come, have your paperwork together. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm not. I hope you don't think I'm being mean. Somebody asked me, was I going to come to, what was that? India. No, I ain't coming to no India. I'm going to say right here in the U.S. Yep, I'm going to say right here. I sure am. I have 50 states that I can travel to if I want to travel, wherever I want to go. That's good enough for me. Y'all. I told him, I said, y'all can have that. It was a time when you would want to see the world travel, like the military people, they travel a lot. And so they want to, they want to see. And I have a brother-in-law. He said he still travel the world, But me, I see all this. I'll be scared I'll go over there and probably get trapped over there, Even though my husband will be with me, it's just too much going. I'm just going to stay right here in the United States. Ooh, boy. Because, that's just like an African. They come from Africa, and she's the one who do my braids, my plaits. And they speak very good English, and I don't believe that she's going back to Africa. Her kids, they speak English. Very, very, very good English. I don't believe that they're going to go back. She do hair here. She's making pretty good money. So, I don't believe they're going to go back. But, I don't trust her either, because I'm not going to go into that situation. But I don't trust her. I don't trust her either. You're not supposed to get so close to anyone. Where you just trust them that much. Because I don't want anyone that close to me where I trust you that much. Because you get a knife in your... So I don't let people, human, get that close to me. And on social media, I know people look at me and try to find stuff and look. It's a certain people. And so... Like I said many times before, sometimes before, you only see what I allow you to see. Whatever I allow you to see, whatever I talk about, it is planned, because I have a book that, I've said many times before that I write in and I plan myself. or just like now, I don't have my book, but I know what I'm gonna say because I thought it out in my mind. So, yep. And so sometimes I'm getting to the point of where in our home, and it was kind of hard adjusting to where, we normally would cut the lights on in the home. So, wintertime is coming out. Now, what about we have a blackout in the wintertime and you can't see? See, people don't think about this. And you're going to have to know, how to get around it. I have tried, late at night walking around slowly, trying to get around without the lights on. I'm not too good with that, boy. I'll be hitting that, and I have to walk real slow because if I go fast, I hit that toe on something and I'll be hurting. So, y'all just try that. At nighttime, cut all them lights off and walk around that home or that apartment. You better move slow because you're going to hit your toe like I did a few times. And just see, can y'all get to the bathroom or to the bedroom from the front door all the way to the bedroom? Just simple stuff. Without no light, without no cell phone. Oh boy, I had a time with that. So what we're doing, we're just easing ourselves into cutting out those main big lights, and we're like using the lamps to try to like ease ourselves into, when there's no lights. And I have portable lights for that. So it's hard, it's a journey, but we'll get there. And I also have my cups, but I've moved more to this too. And y'all gonna find out why, I'm showing y'all everything that I'm showing y'all, and I'm showing y'all this. Y'all gonna find out why. And a lot of times we are sick, I went on a lot of other lives and people have talked about how they are sick. They sick, 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 sick, or they have cancer, they have this, they have that, they have this, they have that. But if you're still going to the fast food places, you're gonna be sick. They have it all on social media, what they're putting in that meat. And I'm not gonna say what they putting in that meat. If y'all on social media, and I know y'all are, because y'all on here looking at me. I go to other lives, y'all on there. So I know that y'all see what they're putting in the meat. But for some reason, they just have y'all hooked. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, all those different fast food places. Now, I did go to, what was that we went to, y'all? It was Crystals. And I got some chicken nuggets and some more stuff and a tea. Because, people was hungry. Sometimes that happens. But long as you're not doing it every day. Some people do that every day. I don't make that a habit. So, that's okay for me. But after a while, I'm going to cut that out because I know that it's not good for me. And sometimes we're sick and we'll eat that stuff and it feels good. Oh my goodness, it is so good going down. Whew, it's good going down. Yes, it's real good. And then later on, there you go. You're hurt. You're hurting. It hurts. Yeah. And so, the best thing I can do to tell y'all what to do to stay out of trouble is that you need something to do for the kids, for the teenagers. I know when I was coming up, if this thing is the Boys and Girls Club and look like they are slowly going out. The YMCA in my town, one of them closed up. There's only one left. This is things that lower income people did. Um, you know, on a higher income, they can, have their child a tutor. Sometimes kind of middle range too. We have sent our kids years ago to Huntington Center. It's a learning center where they test the child to see where they are in writing, reading, math. And that's probably how they got their head start, and then going to all the different private schools over the years. And so, me, when it all boils down to, y'all gonna be losing y'all minds. Y'all gonna be sick because y'all do not want to change the way that y'all eat. Y'all, you do not want to exercise. You do not want to walk. Or if you do that, you do it a little bit and then you stop. And y'all are gonna be sick. And I don't like saying that, but you're going to. And so, as I said many times before, I'm showing y'all, teaching y'all, learning, teaching what to do. I had cleaning products from Dollar Tree, or you can go to Walmart, you can go to Target, oh my God, Public, wherever it is that you want to go. I just chose Dollar Tree because I know people's budget feels tight. Y'all better come up with a solution on how you're going to get your different water sources. This is water in here. I know how to get mine. Y'all better come up with the way of how you're going to get your vitamins. Y'all better come up with the way of how you're going to cook. Y'all better come up with the way of how you're going to eat. Or y'all are going to be hungry. And somebody told me, like I said before, when all the food is gone, or sky high or whatever, people are going to start I hate to say this, God. Yeah. People are going to start eating dog food. That's what I mean. And when I show y'all this, y'all run. By trying to learn how to do this. This is what I got to learn how to do. See, y'all ran. But it's all right. Y'all better get it together, because about 6 to 7 months from now, y'all gonna think that. Y'all gonna say, that lady told me this, that. Because life is not gonna get any better. It's only gonna get harder. And someone was saying, boy, when I'm gonna get my breakthrough? When the world gonna get better? When the world gonna get better? And someone told me several times, they don't say anything anymore because I gave them a solution to that. But I'm not gonna tell y'all that solution. But I'll tell you what they asked me. They said, this got to be the end of the world. I said, why'd you say that? Because I'm looking at the kids. They're not the way they used to be. They disrespectful. They this, they that, this, that. Well, I know in our home, we have rules for the kids. All of them have their little set of rules. Somebody do the kitchen, somebody do the bathroom, they do their bedroom, somebody sweep the living room, somebody mop the living room. You have to have goals in place. You have to. And then you might say, my son, my daughter, Bobby J, Sally Mae, cuss me out. Well, did you have any rules in place for those kids? One of our kids moved out. Oh, he cussed me out a few times. Oh yeah, I've been through that. Yeah, I left his butt alone. Mama had to pull back. Oh yeah, I had to pull back, honey. And he'll be on here looking at this live, or he'll look at it later on. Yeah, he knows it's the truth. And guess what? Still calling me. Still need me. So that's why I say, and I said before, don't burn your bridges out. Yeah. Don't burn your bridges out. And I know some people don't have family members. Some people do. But I told y'all on my live that I was going to come on here and I was going to show y'all what I would do if I didn't have anything, if my gas went out and I didn't have any way to cook. What I would cook on. And I showed y'all. And I tell y'all to invest in that. Propane, whether they the little green ones from Target, Walmart, Dollar General, they don't sell it. Family Dollar, they don't sell it. Dollar Tree don't sell it. You got to go to somewhere like any sports store. Walmart have them. Target have them. I know. Prepare for hard times. And I'm giving y'all all this information. You know. I even have shorts that I did yesterday that I showed y'all. It was a yogurt with some granola in there. That's good protein, you know. It's good probiotics, you know, for your stomach, you know. It's good. Whatever I showed you. It's very good. I can see y'all getting sick. I can see it. I mean, I pass by McDonald's, that drive-through be wrapped around the building. Wendy's is wrapped around the building. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And that Chick-fil-A and all that is wrap. So, I tell y'all. And, I mean, it is heavily. But it's nothing that I can do. But all I can do is for my home. Our home, because I'm married. We only can prepare for our home. Yeah. And the weather is changing. I want to go camping, but also in the process with camping, when it gets cold, and see, like I said a few minutes ago, I had to ease us into cutting the lights off and kind of with the lamps. And y'all gonna find out why. And y'all wake up one day and don't have no lights. Now I got to ease us into hiking when it gets cold. Now who wants to go outside and it's cold outside and talking about going hiking? I got to ease us into that. And that's gonna be hard. Like it was hard with the lamps and the lights. I mean the lights. It was hard with that. It's gonna be hard with that. But I got some stuff that I bought off grid that's gonna take us on through. And the kids, they used it. They said that it's pretty good. I know it's good. Yeah, I better look into some of this off grid stuff. Y'all talking about? I went somewhere with somebody and they was getting a little bitty heaters. That plug in. And according to what kind you get, those heaters are good. But if a blackout happens and knock the power lines down, that ain't gonna do you no good. So I'm looking at all that. That's why I showed y'all my Coleman stove. Y'all better go and invest in this stuff. Y'all sitting there running. See, when y'all be froze out, them little blankets, the little jackets, all that stuff ain't gonna help y'all out. And I tell y'all to prepare for hard times. And see what y'all do. Y'all don't prepare. What y'all do, y'all send y'all kids to come knocking on the door and seeing Bobby May, Solid May, to ask for this, ask for that, ask for a Sprite, ask for, oh my God, ask for sugar, ask for flour. Then you do that for so long. Somebody else told me this, and then it goes into something else, something else, something else. So y'all sitting there doing whatever it is y'all doing, having a good time. And y'all need to be preparing your own household. Because when it all boils down to it, I don't believe anyone is going to be giving up for their own household to provide for yours. I mean, the warning signs are there. People, is telling y'all this, that, this, that, this, that. And y'all coming on and disappearing, coming on, disappearing, and going on with your life. Happy, living it up. Yep. And like somebody told me, they said, well, let me laugh a little bit. They said, if a big storm come through or the grid go down, they said, well, you won't be doing your YouTube no more. I said, well, won't nobody be doing no YouTube or no kind of social media, I guess. It won't just be me. It be all y'all right up in the power right along with me. It's all right on up there with me. Won't none of us be up on here. Yep. That person looking at me, I said, we all gonna be peas in the pod right there together. Nobody gonna be on social media. Oh, Lord. That person tickled me. Peas in a pod, honey. We all gonna be there. Right there together. Nobody on social media. That water is so refreshing the way where I get my water from and what I do too. Oh my God. I had to take the top off and get the last little bit. Oh my God. Whew, y'all better get this stuff together. I'm telling you. And I hope y'all get it together. And I'm going to let y'all go. And I will talk to y'all later.